Timing belt tensioner is noisy. Do 5mm, 5mm. So 13 up here, and there's a 10 over there. You have to move the serpent belt roller or the tensioner roller to gain access to the 10mm. As with all the other ones, check the seals. Crank seal looks good. Intermediate shaft seal looks good. For easier visibility, I'm going to mark the cam. And as always, you got 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, slightly off angle because the engine's not sitting 100% straight or vertical. Here's the OT. To confirm, number one, you can always take the distributor cap off. Rotor should be pointing to the front here, so in the 12 o'clock position, which it is. There's a little notch in the distributor housing. You want to have the rotor point dead center to it. And then here you can see the TDC mark. So you can now use a wrench to move the TDC mark to the bottom of the window, right about there. And the distributor's still in the correct place. $15mm for the tensioner nut. The intermediate shaft happens to move while you take the belt off, no big deal. You just rotate it by hand and watch where the rotor is, and you just put the rotor back to the number one position. Not sure if you can hear that. Because we're possibly going to turn the cam, we don't want valves hitting the piston, so we're going to turn the crank 45 degrees for TDC. When you pull the cam off the sprocket, you got to make sure not to lose the key. There's a little keyway here, or Woodruff key. Just leave it in place. And I just carefully pry it out. If the head got nicked a little bit when prying the seal out, just take some emery cloth and make it smooth. locate the new seal, and it should come with an installation tool. If you don't have an installation tool, it can make things a little bit more tricky. You just basically push it into place like that, and then fully seat it using an appropriate size socket or installation tool. This tool has a ridge so that it'll only go as far as it needs to. So you can hear the pitch change as it bottomed out. The seal is nice and evenly recessed. And don't forget to remove the installation tool. Okay, so nice new seal. Time to put everything back together. Carefully line up the keyway and push the sprocket back into place. You can double check that the key's still in place. ABA 2 liter, number 5, 60 foot-pounds. 1.8, 60 foot-pounds. It's quite a bit. Line up the TDC mark. Line up the TDC mark. There's an O and a T. You want to be right in the middle. Close enough. New tensioner roller. Double check number 1. Turn the crankshaft back to top dead center. Place the belt around the crank. Easier done from underneath. Place the belt on the intermediate sprocket around the crank. Apply a bit of tension on the belt. Loop it onto the camshaft. double check TDC, double check rotor, cam, tension the belt to where you can rotate it 90 degrees like this. It's okay to be a little bit on the tight side because the belt will loosen or stretch. If you go too loose, it'll flop around and it'll hit the cover and make noise. Okay, now you can rotate the engine 2 turns by hand and recheck your timing marks, and that's it. Put everything else back together in reverse of removal. After belt replacement, we verify that the noise is gone. No more squealing. As long as the rotor was set to top dead center with the crankshaft, no ignition timing needs to be adjusted. If the distributor is too far out, the check engine light will be on because of a camshaft position sensor code.